Hi everybody. In the previous video we saw how to create our project and how to check it in our browser. In today's video, we will add the standard folders, media, static, and templates to our project and do some basic configuring in the settings file of our project. Following correct indentation in Python is very important. In our editor, we indent by using the tab key. We will put attention to it where needed. We can make the changes without starting the virtual environment, but we make it a habit to always start it when we work on our project. So, let's open the command prompt and cd to our P1 folder and start the virtual environment with the venv /scripts/activate command. And let's check if our app still works. cd into your project folder, start the development server with the python manage.py run server command. Now we put the address of the development server in the address bar of the browser and see the results. And it still works. Now we will add some basic folders to our project. In the editor, we will create a new folder, Media, in the project folder. The Media folder is used by Django to store and retrieve dynamic content submitted by the users. In our app, these will be the pictures of the messages and profiles of the users. As this content changes a lot, we call it dynamic. We will create two subfolders in the Media folder, Blog Pictures and Profile Pictures. When this is done, we will create another folder in our project, the Static folder. The Static folder is used by Django to store and retrieve content submitted by ourselves. In our project, this will be our CSS code, our logo pictures and our JavaScript code. As this content does not change often, we call it static. Let's create three subfolders, CSS, IMG for our pictures and JS for our JavaScript. And finally we add our templates folder to our project folder. The templates folder is used by ourselves to store all our HTML pages. These are the pages you see in the browser, they represent the front end of the application. We will spend a lot of time in this folder, coding HTML, CSS and part of the functional code. Please note that creating these three folders, media, static and templates, is standard, to be done in each new project. Now we need to change some settings so that Django is able to work with the newly created folders. For that, we will open the Settings.py file located in the folder that Django has created. When you scroll through the file, some code might make sense, other code not. In this tutorial, we are not going into the details, we do what's needed for the project. This is standard work, to be done at the beginning of each project. Later, we will not be visiting this Django folder often. Please note that we already added the code as preparation. You will still have to add it. Scroll down to the bottom of the file and add the following code for the media URL under the static URL. Now scroll up to templates and add the following code between the DIRS brackets. We're almost done. Scroll up to the allowed hosts and add both the local host and development server address. And finally, we have to help Django and Python to, basically, making it work on all operating systems by adding the code, import OS. Don't forget to save your work. Let's check if our project still works in the browser after all these changes. And it does. Thank you for tuning in and we hope to see you in the next video.